Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Oh, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing this fine Wednesday evening? Everyone's having...
It's Wednesday night and you know what that means. It's Live, Laugh, Love Wednesdays with Ashton Matthews. Hello Ashton. How are you? Hope you had a nice weekend. Very excited for another fun stream. Good to see you, Emma, and the Walrus Clan. Hope all is well.
Stephen, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I had a lovely weekend, thank you. I went home and I saw my cats and my boyfriend, and I'm doing the same this weekend, so that will be lovely. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I had a sweet in my pocket, and I've lost it in coming downstairs. It's disappeared now. Don't know where it's gone. So maybe I'll find that at some point. I was really excited about eating the sweet and I lost it. Life is so hard. But welcome everyone. Welcome to a Wednesday stream. We're going to do a chill one. GY Goliath. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs in the channel. That's 183 in total. You're a maniac, GY Goliath. You're a maniac. They went to Oudwood, Walton Beast, Gordon Bleu, Winters in Berlin, and Ewan Hutchinson. Thank you so much, GY Goliath. Thank you so much. Have I recovered from the delivery debacle yesterday? No, I have not. I have not. And actually, I'm annoyed. Stephen, thank you so much for the 2 tier 1 subs. That's 341 the channel. They went to Black Coffee and Reckless Reshi even. Thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't got over it. Not even one little bit. They emailed me at like 10:30, so like 4 hours after I emailed them. And I don't normally do stuff like this. I don't normally care. It was like £10. Wow, what a nice gift. I'm so happy that they gave me this nice gift. But then I didn't even get it. And I was like sad because I had decided what I was going to have for dinner. I'd planned out everything and I was like, this is what I'm going to have. I can go pick it up. It's just really close to my house. I can just head down and grab something. And then it didn't work. And then they emailed me at 10.
Howdy Ashton. Excited for some lake fun. Sorry to hear about your sweet running away. Hope it comes back soon.
I found it! I was sitting on it. Yes. Emma, save this for me, will you? I'll need that in a bit. Thank you, Mr. Black, for the 200 bits. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I was sad. So I emailed them because they messaged me on Twitter and they said, please email me. So I emailed them and I said, here's the email you sent me about the credit on my account. Can I please have it? And then they didn't get back to me all night until about 10:30, 11 o'clock. When I got an email being like, how was your customer service with us? Did you get everything sorted? How was your call with Jamar? And I'm like, respectfully, who the heck is Jamar? I haven't had a call with anyone. Nobody's called me, and I was in VR a lot last night, so I thought maybe I'd missed a call, but I hadn't missed a call. They just hadn't called me. So I responded to the survey being like, 1 out of 10 did not get a phone call. don't know what you're talking about. So, didn't hear anything. And then this morning, I got an email being like, the £10 credit is on your account. Just please make sure you're using your right account. And I'm like, I only have one account.
Crotch warmed sweet hashtag cancelled Deliveroo.
Lolly, thank you for the 100 bits. Yes, a lovely crotch warmed sweet. It is actually a bit soft. We'll just leave that to firm up again a bit. It's a Frutella Duo stick, in case anyone was wondering what it is. And then they email like the £10 credits now on your account. Please make sure you're using the right account. So I logged in. Guess what? Still not bloody there, is it? So now what am I going to have for dinner? I ate the food I was going to have for dinner tonight, yesterday. Because I was going to have the £10 credit yesterday. Man. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner now. But they still haven't sorted it out. So I emailed them back being like, hi, still don't have £10 credit. Please can I have it? You told me I could have it, and now you're not giving it to me.
Hello, Ashton Matthews.
Hello,
Hello,
Forgotten Media.
Ashton Meowthews perched on Ashton's shoulder.
There she is.
I wonder if this game contains either Keanu Reeves or Sandra Bullock or time travel. Also, how was the gig thing you went to last Thursday? Did the group play music good? TTJ Walrus Ashton Hype Moi.
Forgotten Media, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I don't think it contains Keanu Reeves or Sandra Bullock or time travel, but I haven't played it, so, you know, who knows? Maybe they will be in it. The gig was really good, actually. Yeah, thank you. It was really good. We had, there was 3 bands, Half-Lives, who were really good, and I hadn't heard of them before, but I really like their music, and I've been listening to it a lot this week. Then there was yours truly, who were from Australia. And then there was Against the Current, who were really cool, and I really liked them. And the music was really good, and they're all really amazing singers. And there was this one really drunk guy in front of me who kept taking a picture with his phone on Snapchat and just writing the word gig and then posting it. And he posted it like 7 or 8 times of him just taking a picture, putting the word gig, and then posting it to his story. So I hope in the morning he liked the look of his story, because it was all just the same picture. Also, what I realised at the gig was that everyone still uses Snapchat, which didn't know that. I haven't used Snapchat in a while, deleted it off my phone recently, and apparently everyone still uses Snapchat because everyone around me was like taking Snapchats and like sending messages on Snapchat, and I was there like, what's going on? What's going on? So, I don't know. Everyone's still using Snapchat, and I'm apparently old now. So, I just use TikTok, and I don't message people. That's how I message people. I just don't.
Yeah.
Gig.
Yes, Pop George. Also, Pop George, thank you so much for resubscribing. 5 whole months. Hello, Ashton. Looking forward to tonight's stream. Flip Deliveroo. Thank you so much for subscribing for 5 months. Yeah, people seem to use Snapchat all the time for instant messaging. It's weird. Did not know people still used it. Clearly it's a me issue. But today we're playing Lake. I have had this game on my radar for a while, and Evolutions, have a great time at the gig. Have a fantastic time. You told me who it was last week, but I've already forgotten. But have a great time. Hope you have a fantastic time. Thanks so much for coming in and say hello. What was I going to say? Yeah, this game's been on my radar for a while. I was looking at the trailer before it came out, and then it came out on Xbox Game Pass. I just never got around to playing it. So, oh, my phone camera's on. So I'm excited to give it another go. I say give it another go. Give it a go. We are a woman who is fully Hallmark movied, gone back to a small town to like look after her father's mail truck. I can't really remember, but I'm excited to play it. I was going to play Tiny Tina this week, but Ben wants to play that for the joint stream tomorrow, so we're doing it tomorrow instead. So there, have it. Right. Sorry, you might be able to hear me chewing. I'm going to chew really far away from the mic. Hopefully you can't hear me chewing. Because I would hate that. Actually, I don't hate that. I watch people eat all the time. Sinister Clown, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, I planned to eat this before the stream started, but then I lost it. We're going to play the game. I love Hallmark. Oh, I haven't got a drink. My mouth's so wet now. That sweetest made me such a wet mouth. In the end, does she learn the true meaning of Christmas? Because if not, then it isn't Hallmark. Dunno. Hopefully. It's funny how a program designed to help organise your life is the reason why I can't be at the Labour Day party. But I'm glad we made the deadline. Mukbang stream when? I would love to. And I'm glad I can now spend 2 stress-free weeks in good old Providence Oaks. That's the most American-sounding name of a town I've ever heard.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Steve, hope I didn't wake you up. I just came home and was wondering if everything worked out all right.
Hi, Steve. Yes, we made the deadline.
Hi, Steve.
That's awesome. I feel so bad you couldn't make it.
Hope you guys had a nice Labor Day party.
Oh, yes. I mean, the band was great, and Mike fell in the pool.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, and then Roy got really sick. No, wait, Brian. And then he fell in the pool, too. No, Roy. Wait. Well, I'll tell you all about it at work tomorrow afternoon.
I won't be there for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh,
Remember,
wait,
Steve?
Yeah, but do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
Respect my
Yeah,
holidays, Steve.
Steve, I really have to. But I will continue testing for Addit.
Oh, okay, right, awesome.
Steve, not in this
You know,
Labour
I better
market.
get some sleep now. My plane leaves early in the morning.
Okay, Meredith, have a wonderful flight. I'll talk to you soon.
Hashtag gig. Hashtag gig. What even is Labour Day? But some American holiday.
Thanks
1986.
so much for picking me up, Mr. Coleman.
Mr. Coleman? Please, just call me Frank. We're colleagues now, after all.
Frank.
Okay, Frank. Thanks so much for making time for me on
Work-life
Labor
balance,
Day.
Steve.
No problem, Meredith. Postal workers always have each other's back. Your dad helped me dozens of times whenever I was in a bit of a
Thank you,
pickle.
Lazarus.
Well, I hope I can fill his shoes. He hardly ever missed a day.
I'm sure you'll do great. You know what? While we're en route, why don't we deliver some mail in our beautiful little lake town?
And show me the ropes? Sure.
I don't
All
think this
right
is
then.
how it
Get
works,
ready to
you know.
roll.
I don't know if like my dad got sick for 2 weeks, if like I would just be able to go and take over his job. Yes! Hashtag gig! Hold on, it's super loud in my ears. Bear with, please. Hold on, just for 1 second. Just gonna turn the music down, because I can't concentrate.
This lake. It's always more
Oh, Labor Day is
beautiful than I
meant to celebrate
remember.
labourers.
I don't
It's
think
basically
I'll
a bank
ever
holiday.
get tired of driving
Ah.
around it. And there's our first stop.
Hashtag gig.
Thank you,
Okay,
Stephen.
sir,
Hashtag
what's the
gig.
plan?
Delivering mail is like a walk in the park with mailboxes. Take this bag, walk to the mailbox, and insert the mail.
Pup George, why didn't yours come through? Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Gig.
Gig. Thank you for the 100 bits, Pup George. Yeah, I don't know if it would be like, hey, Ashton, your dad's not very well. Can you come and work for Cambridge University for 3 weeks? Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Walk back to the mail truck. I can do that. I'm back.
Nothing too difficult, right?
No?
I think I should be able to face the challenge.
Ha, I bet. Didn't you go
Oh,
to
damn, that
MIT?
generic
Yeah.
soft country adult
I left here
contemporary
for
music
Massachusetts
slaps Richard.
22 years ago.
Damn
Should you
straight.
get a job in computers then? That's really booming right now.
Well, actually,
Hold that thought. We just arrived at our next address. It's a package this time, so you'll have to get it out of the back.
Like, I don't even know what my dad does for a job. I wouldn't know how to do that. I don't even, if you asked me, what does your dad do? I would just say, he sits at a desk and sometimes he answers the phone and then he tells me he's in meetings. I don't know what he does. I used to spend full days with him when I was at school.
Yeah.
And I still don't know.
There is no amount of money I wouldn't pay to see Ashton lecture at Cambridge University for 2 works.
Nope. No answer.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks
on to
for
the
the
next
100
one.
bits only letters. But he doesn't lecture. Though I would actually really like to see him do that because I think it'd be funny. But yeah,
You're getting the hang of it.
I don't even know what I'd lecture
So,
about.
Where were we?
It's being funky fresh.
Computers. Should I buy one?
Funky Fresh 101.
Well, it depends on what you want to use it for.
Bookkeeping. I always make a mess of my tax returns. Can't a computer do that for me?
Sure, there are programs for that, but you'll still have to put in some work yourself.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I'll
Of course,
bug you
I'm
about it
vibing.
another
How to
time.
just
Our next
vibe.
address
Yeah.
is right around the corner.
My dad's a carpenter. I would not be able to take over his job. It would just lead to a bunch of buildings falling down. Photoshop lectures feel like YouTube thumbnails. Yeah,
There's no
I think
place
so.
like home.
My dad was a cook, so
Sure
I
isn't.
could have
Can't
almost
wait to
definitely
get
done
home
what his
either.
job for a day.
The
Yeah, I
Mets
think
are playing
my
the
mum
Giants.
runs a
Before I get
cafe,
out,
and I could
What
definitely
time
do
do I
that.
start tomorrow?
7 a.m. sharp. Just check in at the
I could
post
probably
office.
definitely do
Okay,
that.
Frank. See you
I mean,
tomorrow.
I used to work
Adios.
at the cafe, so I could probably do it. We're going to play a game now. It's called Who's Your Daddy and What Does He Do? Kindergarten Call. I've never seen that. This is my house. My little suitcase. Cute. And this dog house. Do we have a dog? Hello. Time for a dog. Is there a dog here? Weiss residence. Monday afternoon. Beep.
Hi, Meredith. I just wanted to let you know that Dad and I landed safely. The Florida weather is all they said it would
Wait,
be.
he's not even sick. He's just
I'll
gone on
call again
hollybobs.
soon. One more thing. The
Why am I
fridge
doing
is
his
stuffed
job?
with Food, and there's blueberry pie in the fridge. Bye.
I'm tangled. Please bear with me.
Meredith, it's Steve.
Steve!
I didn't get the chance to say it earlier, but thanks so much for being a trooper. I know you had other plans for Labor Day weekend, but nailing the deadline for Ad at 87
My dad's retired, but
very
my
well be
gardening
the
is
most
on point.
important milestone in our company's history.
You could definitely work
Enjoy
on
your
gardening. I'm sure it's
well-deserved
easy
time
enough.
off. Don't get too used to it. Just kidding. Or am I?
Steve,
I'll talk to you later.
Steve, we're going to have a problem if you don't respect my boundaries. Do not call me at my parents' house. Time to go to work.
Good morning, Meredith.
Good morning,
Ready
Frank.
for your first day?
Absolutely, Frank. Good morning, Frank. Ready to
Good
rock?
morning, Frank. Ready to rock.
It's a great day to be on the road. I already filled up the mailbag in the
My
truck.
dad was to say I was
so
hard
you're good
nosed
to
with
go.
that.
Oh,
That's
I
fair.
forgot to tell you.
I don't have the
There's a map in
self-confidence
cabin
to do
in
sales.
case you get lost.
Thanks. I'll probably
Thanks,
need
I'll
that.
probably need that.
Bon voyage.
Thanks, Frank. Well, I guess we should go deliver some mail. Do I get to drive the van? Look, why couldn't they look? It's literally across from the street. Why couldn't they just... So lazy. So lazy. Well, we're at our first stop. So... Right. Where's this going? The general store?
Wait, where's the package?
Oh yeah, I forgot we have to get it out of the van. Leave that parked there. There's no cars on the road. Probably be fine. I don't know where we are. We're on Main Street. This one. Oh, a woman driving. Political correctness gone mad. Yeah, we've not actually seen her drive very much yet, so she might be a typical woman driver. Drive like absolute rubbish. Hello. One parcel for you.
Can I help you?
Hello, here's today's mail.
New in town. Your face looks familiar.
Well, I grew up here and then left for college 22 years ago.
22 years ago?
22 years
So she's
ago,
like 40.
back when they called me Nancy Sinatra instead of Nancy Reagan.
What?
So now you're back,
What?
huh? I know what it's like.
You do?
It's best not to feel bad about it. Only a few people ever really make it. I wonder if it's gonna rain today.
Part
It's
of
been raining a
USPS
lot lately.
SOPs. When you start the delivery truck, it will levitate a foot or two off the ground, then drop. It's normal. Yeah, I think that's normal. My car does that. Since this game has a female protagonist, could it be lumped with Tiny Tina as having a woke agenda? The women are taking over. Oh. Can I? Oh. Can't bust through the fences. I have some mail just for you.
I remember this as the old Sugarman place, but the envelope says McGill. Must have moved away.
Or died. We'll go with moved away. Right, where am I going? I'm going to take a right, maybe? Go all the way over there. And then... It's really inconsiderate, Mr. Bear Creek. Does she have a beard like Aloy? Bloody hope not. Women don't have beards. Right, we're going to take a left here. Moved away to the graveyard.
Enjoying this.
I wonder if I could run someone over. Look out for a pedestrian. See if we can do a hit and run. Meow. Want to see some real speed? Here we come.
There's Stan's Diner. Wait, it's called Lowe's Diner now?
Oh, maybe Stan moved away to the graveyard.
Wait,
Oh,
where's the package?
yeah, I remembered. Where are we? 500 Lake Road. Okay. Slides £10 across the
heavier
table.
than I
Run an
thought.
old lady over. Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Meredith Wise?
Hello.
As I live and breathe. Come here, hon. Now, let me look at you. My, oh my. A few lines here and there, and the occasional gray hair. But by God,
Maureen?
it's you, all right?
I didn't come here to be read for filth. Well, hello to you too, Maureen. You goddamn
Oh, don't
bee.
be like that now. It suits you. Age only makes a person more
I
distinguished.
love the nice,
is what
relaxing
I
mail
always say.
delivery sim has already
To
turned
the
into
mirror.
GTA and Ashton
Now
Sam.
come here. Tell me everything.
I have my methods. Okay, one quick
Okay,
drink.
One quick drink then.
Booze?
I know you're busy, hon.
Booze?
Well, Bird told me
Probably
all about
coffee.
your temporary mail job already.
Well, Ruth,
News
guess
goes
the
around
library is
pretty
open.
quickly around here. So, coffee? Something stronger?
Yes.
I warn you, I will not take no for an answer.
It's 9 a.m. Oh, I can't say. Yeah,
Coffee
vodka,
sounds good.
please.
Thanks.
I like I've already got a
Come
jacket
right
with my
up.
name on it.
And
This is
one piece of
insane. How
blueberry
long was I
pie,
expecting
if I
to be
remember
here?
Correctly. You
Oh.
had one almost every afternoon.
Oh, I'd love a
after
slice of
school
pie.
At one point.
Oh,
Maureen.
You know me too well, Maureen.
Hit me
Always
with that
have,
pie
always
right
will.
now.
Ashley, one blueberry pie. And Ashley, could you keep an eye on the bar for me for a bit? I'm gonna take my break now. You're a real trooper.
Is that man tied up?
Ashley? Oh, sweet Mary, what are you doing? Is
I love that
everything
she's not
okay,
gone in to
hon?
check.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No offense, Maureen, but I'm going to back away slowly. Maybe you should check that out. check that out,
Maybe
Maury.
you should check that out.
Honestly, first the roof and now this? Ugh, that poor kid is like a disaster magnet. I'm sorry, Meredith. Looks like I've got my hands full for a bit. Next time, I want to hear everything, you hear? Don't be a stranger now.
So, no coffee? Balls. I can't even drink coffee, but I still like it. This is nice. I like this. Me too, Addie. Now, let's find someone to run over. There has to be someone out and about in this little old town. Speaking of, like, commenting on someone's appearance, I load up my OBS layout, and it's obviously different from Ben and Peter, so we all have our own scenes. And I don't know what filters Ben's got on his camera, but I loaded it up and it like I had like jaundice, like I had kidney disease, because I looked like yellow. Like, look how orange you look, girl. Like, it was bad. And I was like, what is wrong with me? And I put it on my scene and it looks normal. So I don't know what crazy filter Ben Potter has on his camera, but it makes me look literally sick. Damn, I missed that car.
The mighty Ambrose River.
Get out of the van. Right, this is just mail. Ben has to look like a golden god at all times. That is true. But on me, I'd look sick. Not like a sick, like a, oh. She got sick. She's sick. Kind of vibe. Am I putting Ben on blast for camera filtering? No, I could never possibly do that. He's just, where am I? Right, 200 Lake Road. Is this 200? This one over here? Yeah. Just got crazy camera filters. Oh, parcel. I'll get the parcel out. A little teddy bear.
Well, hello there, big cuddly guy.
I like that Meredith talks to herself. Cats! Cats, 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 cats! Cats! Oh my god, look at all these cats! Oh, yeah, this is my favourite house. What they don't want you to know is this Ashton doesn't exist, it's just Ben playing with filters.
A new mailman. Hello there.
Male
What's
person.
your name then?
Hi, Miss Jenkins.
Jenkins, right? I'm Meredith. Meredith Weiss?
Weiss, of course. You're Emily's girl, aren't you? This is Meryl Weiss, Genevieve. She used to live in town years and years ago.
This is how I talk to my cats.
22 years to be exact, but who's counting?
We're not going to be mean to the cat.
That long? That's almost 2 Genevieves ago.
Aww.
Calm down, Genevieve. You're going to live forever. She isn't, but shh. You do remember me,
She is.
don't
My cats
you?
are going to live forever, because if anything ever happens to them, I will do a Rosa and I will kill everyone in the room and then myself. Because my cats are my children. How could I forget Miss
Mildred Jenkins? And her cats, of course. Seems like they've multiplied.
Yes, I do like cats. Is that such a crime? So what if I have slightly
Baby,
more
baby,
of them
baby, baby, baby.
lives too?
Baby,
Like
baby, baby.
Genevieve here,
Baby, don't get
and
angry.
Thomas,
I love
and
the cats.
Oliver.
The cats
Anyway,
are a
did you have
vibe.
a package for me then?
A teddy bear. Yes, here you go.
Here you go.
Ah, thank you, dear.
Where'd
Looks
that cat
like
go?
another gift from my son. Still doing everything to get into my good graces, except actually drop by.
Oh, Miss Jenkins is dropping facts.
Yeah, A teddy bear is a poor substitute for a real hug, that's for sure.
You want a hug, babe?
Bit of a nosy posy, aren't you?
You just told me!
Frank would never feel up the packages.
Miss Jenkins, we are going to have a problem. Miss Jenkins! Oh, do I be nice or be mean? It is my first day on the job. I've just realised her name is Miss Jenkins. I was wondering why you're all saying James. I have to take out the van and I have eyes. Oh, whatever.
I apologize.
We'll say sorry.
I didn't mean to pry, Miss Jenkins.
Anyway, I won't keep you any longer.
Yeah, well...
Run along, dear. Give Emily my best.
Goodbye, Miss Jenkins. Genevieve.
Meow. Can we hit her with the mail truck and take the cats? I bloody Oh, sorry. Sorry. You seem to have... Miss. You seem to have hit my van. Do you have your license and registration? Miss? Miss? You're doing a hit and... Oh, it's not really a hit and run. I guess it's just a hit and stand still. Is that guy going to hit my car as well? Oh. Okay. No! I'm going first.
In a few days, I won't even need that map.
Doubt it. Oh, there was a cat mailbox. Do you guys not see that? I thought it was a cat sat on the mailbox at first, but then... Hello! You have a parcel. Let me just grab it out the boot.
What on earth did these folks order?
It's a little box, Meredith. Why are you so judgy? My God. Hello,
Hi there.
Are you a
I've got
child
some mail
or
for
is
this
that
address.
a full adult?
You're not Frank.
A child. Luckily, I don't think the mustache would suit me.
Luckily, I don't think a mustache would suit me.
Haha, real funny. But that doesn't explain why Frank gave you the keys for the goose.
The goose?
Yes.
The goose?
In wobbly van, duh. I'm Lori. I'm Providence Oaks' mechanic.
Hi, Lori.
And I'm the one who keeps the goose running.
Well, Thomas is my father. Does that count?
Thomas is my father. Does that count?
We're not going to judge her. She's got cool
Yes,
donkeys
that
on.
surely
Look at her
counts.
cool
My
shoes.
father's been teaching me since the day I was born. There is no one better in PO than me. And I have to get back to work now. But I suppose you may drive the goose. On one condition. If there's ever anything wrong with it,
I already am driving it, Lori Han.
All right, I promise.
I literally have to because apparently I'm working
Did
for
Frank tell you about the radio?
my dad while I was on holiday.
It currently only receives the local station. Plus, sometimes it cuts out altogether. If that happens, just give it a big old bang on the dashboard and that should fix it right up. I'm working on it, I promise.
Thanks, Lori, mate.
Okay. Thanks, Lori.
No problem, Miss W.
Deuces! Right, last one. We're going to deliver some mail. Laurie's a child, Lolly. Laurie is a child. A wee girl. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We're a mail person for like 10 minutes and we know so much about everyone in town. I know, we're basically like pro-townies.
Let me think. Where was Bear Creek again?
Up here, I believe. We're going to turn that off because I don't know if it's going to tell me off. Don't bonk me, Ashton. I wasn't paying attention. You've already been bonked. Whoa! We threaded the needle on that bad boy.
Oh, right. Bear Creek, near the old lumberyard.
I wish I had a horn. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. We're here. What's that? Are those police sirens?
There's a new face.
Hello. Yes,
Yes,
indeed. As of today, I'll be delivering the mail.
Great. I'm Robert. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Meredith. And here's your mail.
Thanks. I'd better open this right away.
Okay, I can leave before you do that.
Oh, what the?
Robert. Okay, bye! Well, I'm off. Bye, Robert. Nice hat.
That doesn't sound good.
Crap.
Calling
That's
it
what
now
it
the
sounds
love
like.
interest. Big
Bull
city
crap.
gal in the backwards
Freshly
lumberjack.
baked
Yeah.
bull crap.
Not good indeed. Well, I'll be on my way. The sound can't be worse than the smell.
Hey, the sound can't be worse than the smell.
We'll
I'm
flirt. Why
sorry,
not? We'll be
but
flirting with
I
everyone
have
else.
to take a better look at this. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye. Just want to inherit her cats when she. Are we talking about dating the old cat lady now? We've got definitely gonna have to turn the radio off because I'm worried we'll get copyright striked. Copyright striked. I'm gonna drive this exclusively full whack. Bonk. Are we going to bonk the old lady and steal her cats? As long as you give them good loving homes. Do what you want, Miss Jenkins. She was kind of rude. She was kind of rude to me. And I didn't appreciate that. We're going to be James's stepmom. I think it's more like step-grandma. I think you guys have been a bit meaner for old Jenkins. Jamesy Jenkins. I think it's definitely more like grandma. We'll be a step-granddad. Hi James, it's me, your step-granddad. As a mail carrier, it's killing me the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the truck. Surely it depends on what country you live in, does it not? Or is it always on the other side in America as well? I don't know. I've never personally delivered mail. Frank, you're going to be so proud of me. Lolly. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Meredith.
That's what I said.
It's Mom. How
Oh.
are you? How's the job?
Hi, Mum. Yeah, I'm good. Oh. So the job is okay, I guess. Hi, Mum. I'm doing great.
I'm doing great. It's so relaxing to be outside and drive around.
That's great to hear. Dad says it's strange not having to drive the truck anymore.
Yeah, I can imagine. So how are you guys? How are you doing?
I can imagine that. How is Dad? Can he handle all this freedom?
Don't get me started. He went on 2 fishing boat trips already.
Mm.
And then there's the late night poker with his new buddies. Oh, I'm almost out of coins. I'm calling from a bar and Dad's ordering a margarita again.
Ah.
Talk soon.
Bye, Mum. Okay, bye, I guess. Love you. Stay home and watch TV or stay home and read a book? Open agenda. Nothing. Cool. In the US, on the right side of the truck, that way we can reach the mailboxes. From inside the truck? Wow. We don't have any fancy stuff like that, but then we don't have mailboxes here in England, really. We have letterboxes in our doors. Huh. Interesting. Dad's drunk again.
Let's see what's on TV tonight.
Not this guy.
Previously
Something.
on Bon Appetit.
Has anyone seen Henri?
He's
in the kitchen, unpacking the new tableware.
Henri! Did someone call me?
Bam, bam, bam. Should be the new main menu theme song. Alright, we're off to deliver some mail. Oh, look, we're all the way over there. This is selfish. Who's over there? Disrespectful. What's that? Oh, that's the woods. Okay, so we've got a couple parcels up north. A couple of letters and stuff. Alright, well, let's just go up to the top first. Hey.
Good morning, Providence Oaks. We're starting the day as we always do with a PO positive or pet peeve, followed by the weather.
PO positive or pet peeve?
What?
Dale, what's it gonna be?
It's a positive all the way, Jack. I went to Moe's Diner yesterday, and I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie that tasted so
The
good.
Flick Shack.
Thank you much, Dale. That makes me want to get a piece right now. But the weather's first. We'll start off sunny with a few clouds later today. How about some music now?
How about some music now? Here's Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo! Where are we? 351 Main Street. Hello! I have a parcel for you. You want a parcel? Your little video shop?
Welcome to the Flick Shack. How can I help you?
Don't like the name. Change
Got
the
a
name.
package for you, ma'am.
Hold on. You're our new postal worker?
Yeah, what about
Talk
it?
about not looking the part.
Right, thanks. Is that a compliment?
Is that a
Back
compliment?
to the present.
Trust me, it definitely is.
Well, thank you then.
Look who's here.
Name's
What's it say?
Meredith,
The
by the way.
maze. Look
Meredith
who's
Weiss.
here to save us all.
Angie.
Ghost
Eastman.
blasters.
So, what brings you to Providence Oaks?
I used to live here, but then I didn't. And now I'm back. Grew up here, now I'm back to do my dad a
Grew
favor.
up here, and now I'm back to do my dad a favor.
Because apparently people can't just have holidays.
I
they have
myself
to
have been here for 6
vote
years.
their children in. to help
And what
them
brings
out.
you here?
Didn't grow up here.
What are the
came
movies
to do
say in the back?
myself a favor.
Touche, Mrs.
The
Eastman.
bee.
Miss.
So how's business?
So,
Repo woman.
How's
the
business?
present, The
It's,
friendly. Oh, I can't really
it's
say.
booming. People in Providence Oaks sure like their movies. I guess it's because there's not much else to do around here. Might as well watch a flick, right?
Well, other than enjoy the scenery, you certainly have a lot of them. It's a video shop, Meredith. Of course she's got a lot of videos.
Well, other than enjoy the
Silly.
scenery.
Silly.
Scenery schmeenery.
If you had a radio
Why
show, what would be
stare
your
at a
go-to
boring
song to
lake
play?
when you can
The
go to outer
iCarly
space
theme
and watch
tune.
the Death Star get blown up?
Also known as
Maybe I should watch more movies.
Miranda Cosgrove's
It was nice meeting you, Miss Eastman.
Leave It All to
Call
Me.
me Angie. And here, someone just returned this, and it should be right up your alley.
The postman always rings twice?
My kind of humor.
My kind of humor.
Well, I don't know anything else about you, Mrs. Temporary Postal Worker.
Now this is the best
Miss.
potential love interest.
Touche, Angie. All right. I'll check it out if I have the time.
Take your time.
Yeah,
This
it
isn't exactly
did.
the
I
most
kind of did get
popular flick in
rebooted
the
recently
shack.
because
And
it's
there's plenty of choice,
fantastic.
regardless.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Angie.
Same here, Miss Meredith.
The mate is brilliant. These are great background jokes. Yeah, I like the Ghost Blasters one as well. What have we got? We've got Angie, please. The Odd Father, Space Wars, The Bee, The Kung Fu Kid, The Thermometer, The Brunch Bunch, The Friendly Dead, LGM, Blade Jogger, the, oh, what does that say? The something thriller photo display. Gremlins. Gremling. Meth Man 2. These are silly. I love them. I don't know what that one in the middle says. I can't read it. Sapien. Good. Love it. Oh, I didn't try and hit that woman. Waste. Waste. You're the only woman I've seen out and about. Where am I? 402 Pine Street. Alright. Get my parcel out. Some kind of cake. Maybe some shoes. It's weird delivering mail to a house and not having a full conversation with the homeowner.
Commander Grace, we have established communication with ground control.
Hello?
How do you wish to proceed?
Tell him we landed the rocket.
Ground
Tell him we
control,
landed the
we have
rocket.
landed the rocket. We will now begin our experiments.
Hello?
Package for the Evans family?
Just a minute. Commander Grace, permission to explore?
Permission granted.
Yep, we're the Evans family.
Hello!
Can I just take that real quick? I'm kind of in the middle of a lunar landing.
Sure. Here you go. Nice helmet, by the way.
Why, thank you. I actually modeled it on the.
Oh my god, that was a jump scare. Bloody hell.
Meredith?
Hello. Buzz Aldrin?
Buzz Aldrin? I'm sorry. Who are you?
What? For real? You don't
You got
recognize your old
thing
best
on
friend
your
when
noggin.
you see her?
Wait a minute. Kay?
Great. And now I busted my
Hello,
colander.
Kay.
I knew opening the door in this thing was a bad idea.
Hello. Didn't recognise you with the colander
sorry.
thing.
I didn't recognize you with the colander thing. The helmet.
Yeah, clearly. But it seems I'm not the only one who came in disguise.
Got me there. You're Kay Evans now?
Oh, she's
Don't
married.
sound so surprised.
Nightmare.
But yes, I married Barry Evans.
He's
I'm
up-
sure you
you're
remember
obviously-
our high school star quarterback.
Mom!
Be right there, Commander Grace. Scanning for alien life forms.
She's
That's
cool.
my little scientist back there.
She's cool.
Crazy about
Smash.
space travel, as you
Smash.
may have guessed. Even after the whole Challenger thing.
Ah. You married Quarterbarry and had kids. I had no idea. Sounds like you're doing great. I'm happy for you. Quarterbarry's kind of funny. We'll go for
Sounds
I'm
like
happy
you're
for
doing
you.
great. I'm happy for you.
Well, obviously a lot can happen in 22 years. So.
I guess so.
I guess so.
So, I heard you were back in town for a while. From Maureen.
Oh, Maureen the
That's right.
gossip.
I ran into her yesterday at the diner.
I must have just missed your Uncle Stan. Meredith, Uncle Stan's going to be dead. You ready?
Your Uncle Stan wasn't there, unfortunately. I must have just missed him.
Nope. It's Mo's diner now. Like I said.
Nope.
A lot of things happened while
Break
you
that
were
marriage
away.
up, yeah.
Also, I work there now. At the diner.
That's
Okay.
great. Maybe I'll drop by sometime.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ready for a liftoff.
I think Kay
Listen,
likes
I'm
me.
sorry, but I don't really have time for this right now. Can't get stuck on the moon on my own, and I have to get ready for work.
I don't think Kay likes
See you
me.
around, Em.
Good to see you, Kay. Evans!
Commander Grace, hold up! You'll never guess what I just found.
Awkward.
You can say that again.
Okay, that was awkward, wasn't it? I don't think Kay is happy with me. Which, I mean, fair enough. We didn't even know she was married. She didn't even invite us to a wedding. We must have just scattered. Yeah, this movie's set... this game's set in, like, 1982, I think it said. I can't... 1980 something. Let's never deliver mail here again. Yeah, she is banned from ordering. I'm worried the music's gonna get us told off. 1986. Ah, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's burying years of repressed emotion. She's into you. Don't know, Chief. It kind of sounds like she's pretty happy with a quarterback Barry. Here you go. Oh, the music's kind of a vibe. I'm going to just leave the music on.
Same handwriting as the one I delivered next door. I'm guessing party invitations?
Oh, someone's having a party. Hope we're invited. Love a party. Traffic must have been invented in 1987. Yeah, same with walking down the road. Right, we're going to go that way. Yeah, the vibes are good. Look, I'm a nosy gal and I would be doing the exact same thing as Meredith's doing. I would be looking at everything trying to guess what everything was. Hope you didn't like that fence. Got a bit of a me-shaped dent in it now.
Hey, Mom and Dad have new neighbors. Ziegler, huh? Don't think they ever mentioned them.
Maybe they don't like them, Meredith. I wonder if I can drive into my front garden. I can. Wonder how far I can drive into the wilderness. Oh, not very far. Oh. I made the horn go. I found the horn button! Some mail for you. Have it. Nothing to say about that? Alright. Oh, not this. Not this again. Madame Jenkins.
Meryl, dear. So
Meryl?
you could come by.
Not my name.
Oh, it's quite the emergency.
What's wrong, Miss Jenkins?
What's wrong, Miss Jenkins?
It's poor little Mortimer.
Oh no, what's wrong with your cat? Whoa.
He's fallen ill, I think. 1 minute he was full of life. The next he just wasn't.
He's almost catatonic.
Sorry. Heard it when I said it.
Please, Meredith, be a dear and take poor Mortimer to Mr. Mackey. He runs the bait shop by the lake. He'll know what to do.
Mortimer dies of all I don't have any control over this.
Sure, I'll get right on it. Here, little kitty, come on.
Why not? It's a cat.
Wonderful. Be nice to Meredith, Mortimer. Don't shed too much hair in her van now.
Why doesn't she just come with me?
Bye, Miss Jenkins.
Your cat sounds
Bye,
mean.
Meredith. See you soon, Mortimer.
Come on, Mortimer. Where are we going with you? Okay, we're not that far away. Not really on my route, but steal it. I know, if I just took it to my house, I think we should go round the corner to my house. Move out of my way! Sick cat. It's annoying yet? Move! This is an emergency! Oh, yeah, she said bait shop. Not bake shop. Wow, what a fancy house. The cat had proper postage. She's legally obligated to deliver the cat. That's true. No, it doesn't make any more sense, but who am I to question what she wants me to do with her cat? This place has like 1 million doors. Not that door. Hello, I've got a cat.
Mr. Mackey, I know you're closed, but...
What?
I'm Meredith Weiss.
Yeah, Meredith Weiss.
Interesting
Thomas
beard
kid.
design
I
we've done
remember
with
you
Mr.
running
Mackey.
around the lake when you were yay high, getting into all sorts of trouble. What can
Well,
I do you
mischievous
for?
gremlin, what can I say?
Mildred Jenkins tells me you know a lot about animals, and, well...
Oh, hi there, little fellow. What's your name?
Mortimer.
Apparently it's Mortimer.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Mort.
Smash.
He's a
Lolly!
little sluggish. Has Millie
Smash.
been feeding him cupcakes again?
To be honest, I have no
To
idea.
be honest, I have no idea.
Leave him with me. I'll put him on a diet today. Maybe even catch him a fish if they're biting. With any luck, he should be up and running in the morning.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. By the way,
Thank you,
how
sir.
are you?
By the way, how are you?
I'm fine. You go back to running around that lake, Miss Weiss.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Mackey. Bye, Mortimer.
Bye. Have a nice day. You got loads of fish around here. Bloody loads of fish. Silver fox and likes cats. That's a catch right there. Damn straight. Feeding him cupcakes. Someone should take the cat away from her and keep it as their own to keep them company in the mail truck. That's a good idea, but it seems that cat's a bit mardy. Roll credits. He said lake. I'm pretty sure she said lake pretty immediately, so I think. Right, we're going all the way around. We're going all the way down here. My tummy's making so many gurgly noises right now. What? Sorry. I don't know if I can drive it into the lake. We'll give it a go next time we're near the lake. I love that it just comes to a complete stop. Miss! Oh, that's also... Okay. Sure.
Used to think our Spanner Dam was just as big and famous as Hoover Dam. Then I visited Hoover Dam.
Oh, that looks like I can get to the lake from there. Okay, fair enough. Damn. It's fair enough. Well, guess we get back to driving around the earth, I guess. Is this a blast game? Now that is mean. Speedrun trick for getting back to the post office. That's true. Yeah. If you want to get back to the post office, just simply drive into the lake. Oh! Oh, damn it. Lorry was coming well fast. Look how speedy these lorries are. Gee whiz. Slow down, you fiend. Again, it's slipstream. Meow. Damn it. Oh, we're here. That was quick. Well, can't wait to talk to someone and find out their entire life story. Crack it. Hello. He's a gamer.
Hello, sir. Parcel for you.
I slap on the desk.
I hope I'm not disturbing, but
Pass.
here's a parcel
Pass.
for you.
Not smash.
1 minute,
Pass.
I'm busy.
Pass. Rude. How dare. You could just
If you could just accept the parcel and
I'll be
let me
my
be
way.
on my way.
That a parcel for me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oregon
It's
Trail Motel.
cheaty.
You can just put it on the counter.
Passion Planet. No, not Smash. Okay, he's rude. I'm off. Okay. You're smashing for the stash. Insanity. Put it on top of his monitor. Yeah. Right, where's the closest entrance to the lake? We're gonna test out this speedrun hack. No, I could definitely get up there. Did it! Don't know if this is how I'm supposed to play the game. Hello?
Meredith, hi.
Hi, Steve.
Steven.
Busy as two peas. Added 87 is really getting there. Hey, listen, you got plenty of time, right?
No. Not really. I guess, but that's nice for the change.
I guess, but that's nice for a change.
Awesome, I need a favor. I sent a bunch of files your way. It's the retail pitch for Added 87. It's good, but not great. It needs your magic. Do you think you can add it?
No, Steven.
I'm not sure. How many pages are we talking about here?
It's not much. It's just the pitch. And
Driving
there's
feels
also an instruction
fine.
booklet.
Just feels a bit heavy. You can't go very
I can just
fast,
send it to your
but
post office, right?
not too bad. I guess.
Awesome. Mail it back to me as soon as possible. Priority mail. Thanks so much. Oh, I gotta
Steve?
run.
Okay, Steve.
Oh, one final thing. Now let this marinate. Add it 87. Add anything you like. It's fancy, right? Yeah. Don't tell me now. I got a jet. Bye.
Stay home and watch The Postman. Yeah, we'll watch that movie that girl gave us.
All right. Well, let's watch this.
Steve, my time is my own. If you don't respect my contracted hours, I'm taking you to a tribunal. I'm contacting HR. You're calling me at my parents' house, you maniac. How dare!
Oh, Steve's parcel. And a note from Tess. Hey, Em. Hope you're doing well. Steve told me you'd want to read through this monstrosity. Not sure if you really said that, but have a great time there anyways. Take care. Tess.
Tess seems nice. If you could speak to Tess and not to Steve. The scumbag. What's this over here? East Crossroads. Got to deliver to Mo's Diner. Yeah, but the place is real dear. I'll do those first. Don't know what a tribunal is, but I'm now picturing HR problems in the UK being settled by one combat.
Okay, folks, let's see what it is today. The floor is yours, Angie.
Steve is basically how Pacitti is to the boss, right? He's not. No, Adam Pacitti is a gem. He lets us brew in his kitchen on a monthly basis. So,
Duly noted, Angie. And now on to today's weather. We can enjoy the sun and the
did Angie just do a little radio post? Cute. Where am I? 351 Main Street. Angie, I watched that movie you gave me. Hey, Angie. That's me, your fave gal.
Oh, hello again. More mail for me?
And the tape you gave me.
Oh, wow. You watched it already?
A drifter in a sleepy town, an affair, and a plot to kill a husband?
Not about mail delivery at all.
But still pretty compelling.
The boys aren't streaming today,
for such
Ewan.
an old movie.
They're jacked not very well, I don't think. So no stream
and
from the
probably
boys.
my favorite
this
noir.
day.
They did a remake a couple years back, but it's not as good. You can't beat Lana Turner's smoldering intensity.
Yeah, she's great in it.
She's great in it.
Whatever you say, baby.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Thanks,
Most
hon.
of the people here don't really appreciate the art of classic cinema.
Well, Angie,
They just wanna see
I'm
Police
not
Academy
like
again.
most girls. I'm afraid you're right.
I'm afraid you're right.
Pretty lonely being the only movie buff around.
Be a little bit less lonely. Keep feeding my VCR and I'll be up to speed
feeding my
in no
VCR
time.
and I'll be up to speed in no time.
Will do. Let me think about it and I'll get back to you. You know, it's good to see you.
That's nice to hear, or any particular reason? Any particular
Any
reason?
particular reason?
Because I have a sneaky little plan.
To kiss?
Oh, we're whispering now?
I want you to meet me, say, at 5 today.
Like a date? Like a date? Like a date? What, like a date? Oh, I don't want to ruin it. What if it's not a date? Is that the plan? What, like a date?
Like a date?
Well, more like a business proposal. You in?
I'll take it. I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
Hurrah! I'll see you this afternoon.
Wait, where are we meeting up?
Your place? It's 102 New Street,
I
right?
was just coming to my house.
Yes. How did you find that out?
Looked up your last name in the Rolodex. Your parents are regular clients.
Can we just meet up at the diner? Oh, well.
Well,
it's settled then. See you at 5, partner.
We're on a date! Lolly! Bonk! Bonk! Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm not even going to read that out. Bonk! Horny jail! Horny jail! That's so the kind of thing I would say, but not allowed. Don't want to lose my. Oh, this is the wrong house. What do we wear? We got to clean the house. Oh my god! I believe it's called the flit closet. No! No! The horny police are on the way. Nino, Nino. Right. Poor innocent Lord Brotovich is going to cry. Come out with your hands up and your pants on.
These look like bills.
You're so nosy, Meredith. Lolly, you're a menace. I don't know if you know this. Oh! Trying to hit this pedestrian. She just disappeared into the ether. Well, never mind then. Yeah, that's right. We need to just speed through these deliveries because we've got to prep for a date. Oh. Crash my car. I don't get to pick the Twitch stream highlight of the week because otherwise I would have picked when I absolutely nailed that car in GTA, but Fraser didn't pick that. So. Right, now where am I going? Right. Take the first left and then go straight. Got it. Nobody call delivery. They'll offer you £10 of free food and then take it away from you so quickly. Oh, it made me come to a full stop. Fine. I'll stop trying to run people over. Miss Jane Lake racking up more dates than a calendar. Damn straight, lolsy. First name Jane, surname Lake. Right. 102 Pine Street. Let's get the parcel out. Wonder if I can give people the wrong parcel. That'd be funny.
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
What? No, I didn't. I clicked on it.
answer.
I guess I'll just place it out in the middle of the floor. Sure. Get in. Right. We've got parcel and 2 letters left. We're going to drop off the parcel to the diner. Hopefully that girl isn't there who hates us, Tess. She really hates us, so fingers crossed she is not working today. Meow. Sorry. Right. Yeah, but let's go deliver this parcel. Hello, 1 parcel.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, hon. How are you doing this fine day?
I'm fine, but
I'm
how are you in
fine,
your
but
kitchen?
How are you? You know, with the kitchen
Am I a
exploding?
fan of wrestling?
Oh,
Thanks so much for bits.
Nothing a fresh lick of
Not
paint
really.
and a
I
mop
like
can fix.
some of it
Didn't
when
need
the
to
boys
scare
have it on in the office. I
Let's
like the
pick up
ones where
where
they
we
have
left
silly
off, shall
gimmicks,
we?
like where that
And
one
one
lady
piece
who
of
falls
blueberry
asleep
pie.
all the time.
Ashley, 1 blueberry
But I don't like the wrestling when they get all
Meredith
bloody.
Weiss,
Makes me
back in Providence
uncomfy.
Oaks.
Don't like
How's
it.
life
But
treating you, darling?
I don't mind it. I just don't really know what's going on most of the time. But I don't know if anyone really does, you know.
Well, being back feels a bit strange.
I've never watched a wrestling
I
match
delivered
other
a
than when they have it
package
on
to
in the
Kay at her
office.
house
So
earlier.
Yeah,
it's
she told
unfortunate.
me. How did that go for you?
I think I put my foot in it, to be honest.
I think I put my foot in it, to tell you the truth.
I can imagine it can be a lot to take in for the both of you, especially after being away for so long. Then
Yeah.
again, there are some things that never change, right?
What? Like what kind of thing? You being one of them.
Being one of them.
I will take that as a compliment. But I bet the diner looks a bit strange to you, doesn't it?
I like what you did with the place. It looks so different from how I remember it. Even the name changed. I like what you did with the place.
Yeah. I decided it was time for a change. Didn't feel the same after my stand died. World keeps turning.
Mail today.
Stand died.
Wrong with it,
Related
right?
jokes. What's the key to a good mailman joke? The delivery.
Nice.
Ha ha ha. Where do spirits mail their letters? At the ghost office. Hi E. What do you call a fight at the post office? A P.O. box. Ho ho ho. What's a mailman's favorite organ? Deliver.
Nice.
Why do mailmans work for so little money? It's not about the money, it's about sending a message. Hi.
Lord Brochzik, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Celebrate 420. Very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for the jokes.
Oh my gosh, Maureen. Stan died? I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. But it's really okay. It's been 10 years already. 10 and a half, almost. Oh, boy, did I love that man.
Thank you so much,
We've
Stephen
been
Goes to
married
100
for
bits.
so
Real
long.
different vibes going on.
Hit me with a brick.
What's
But
happening on screen.
After a while,
and the alerts.
I decided that
But I
sadness
appreciate it.
wasn't the only emotion I was allowed to have. That's not what Stan would
Maureen.
have wanted either.
What an angel. Love her. That's really inspiring.
Really inspiring.
Thank you, hon. I do appreciate that. Anyway, you have to get back up.
My tummy
So I did,
hurts.
for me, but that's okay. She took
Kay,
your
I
uncle's
thought her name
death
was
pretty
Tess.
hard.
Whoops. I wish I had known.
I wish I'd known.
Sorry for dumping all that on you like that, darling.
You really ruined my
look at
day,
your
Maureen. I'm
face.
not gonna lie, I was having a
I'm
good
a bit
day.
surprised you didn't know. Didn't your parents tell you about it? Or Kay?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's okay, hon. I honestly don't give a hoot about any blame game. We all have our lives to live, but Kay's been through a lot. Nursed her uncle through his illness, helping me out. I think seeing you again shook her up a little, was all.
Oh, no.
She must have missed you during those days.
I can imagine.
Type of mid-90s wrestling would be up your street if you like characters and gimmicks. Watching the classic Raw and Nitro reviews, looks like a living cartoon. Oh, fun. It was good to see her again. I have missed her too.
I've missed her too. Then it sounds like you know what to do.
Well, I'm busy tonight. I'm going on a date, but
time marches on, and eventually, you realize it's marching across your face. Life's too short. That's exactly why I decided this place could do with a repurpose after Stan passed. Fresh start. It's been Moe's Diner ever since. And believe it or not, business is better than ever.
That's great to hear, Maureen. Congratulations.
Why, thank you kindly. And
no,
listen,
props, babe.
You check in with me and Kay again soon, you hear?
Yeah.
Don't forget about what's important in life.
Pie. Says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
Says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
What the? Ashley? What happened to that pie? I'm so sorry, honey. I swear that kid...
It's time for the biggest question you'll ever answer. What's your favourite place, Edinburgh or Glasgow? Thank you for the 50 bits, Ewan. I've been to Edinburgh, I haven't been to Glasgow, and I really liked Edinburgh. So, on pure bias that I've never been to Glasgow, we'll go Edinburgh. Edinburgh. I always say it wrong. I know I say it wrong. Someone told me off the other day, but I say it wrong, don't I? I say Edinburgh, but I know it's Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Am I having a stroke? It feels like I'm having a stroke. I know! I know! I have a feeling I'll be back soon anyway.
It's okay, Maureen. I have a feeling I'll be back soon anyway.
Don't want to talk about it. I know I say it wrong.
You bet.
I say it wrong.
Bye, Maureen.
Embarrassing. Edinburgh.
That's the right answer.
Yeah! Thank you for the 100-bit reward for getting it right. Yeah, I've never been to Glasgow. I went to Edinburgh last year for my birthday. I was there, actually. When I use my witchcraft. Oh. Maybe I have to deliver the cat back. It's not very good. I wouldn't recommend it. Got ya. Gotcha. Balls. Balls. Witchcraft. Oh, I can't drive my van onto the docks. I'd go to Edinburgh for a third time, but wouldn't bother going to Glasgow again. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, the radio station does only have one song. Which is interesting. Hello. Oh, you've changed
Hi
your
there,
outfit.
Mr. Mackey. How's Mortimer?
Oh, good day, Meredith. Mort's fine, as I expected. It was just a little indigestion. A good
Oh, no,
night's
McPee's
rest and a
come
bit
out
of
of
lake
the-
trout in the morning has done the
Out of the
little crew a
shadows, I will hear
world of
no
good.
Glasgow slander.
Excellent. Miss Jenkins will be pleased. Let me take him off your hands.
All right. Bye, Mort.
Bye.
Anything else, Miss Weiss? Enjoying yourself so far?
I'm having fun, yes.
I'm having fun, yes.
Well, that's good. I'm guessing I'll see you around a lot more, Miss Weiss.
For sure, Mr. Mackey. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, Mr. Mackey. Are we holding the cat? Oh, I want us to be holding it. Nolly! We'll get bonked, and not in a sexy way. Oh, this is a different song. Mortimer will remember this. Sing it, generic man. Fully intended to lurk all stream until the Glasgow disrespect. Sorry, mate. We had to pull you out of the woodwork somehow. No lurking allowed. Only disrespect of people's hometowns. Right. Miss Jenkins, I will not hear any kind of sass from you. Oh. Here you are. It's your cat.
Look who's back.
Mortimer! Oh, look at you. You're good as new.
Did say not to feed him cupcakes.
Yeah, Mr. Mackey did say not to feed him cupcakes.
I suppose he's
Do not
right.
feed the cat cupcakes.
It's just that he likes them so much. Don't you, Mortimer? Anyway, thank you so much, Meredith.
My pleasure. See you, Miss Jenkins.
Call me Mildred, dear.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to Meredith, Mortimer.
Smash. On first name terms with Mildred now. You know what that means. And we got a trophy for James Jenkins. Miss Jenkins, respectfully, you're a terrible person. I'm not gonna smash Mildred, I'm just saying we could smash Mildred if we wanted to, I reckon. Probably been a while. My cat likes pancakes. My cat likes jam, to be fair. Sparks loves jam, goes feral for it, loves it. The other day I bought some donuts home. I might have told this story already, I can't remember. I bought some donuts home from, like, back to Leicester, and they were jam donuts. And we gave one, we were just having one, and Ben and I went, Sparks really will like the jam. Why don't you offer her some jam? So Ben like put the donut like down on the floor, not on the floor, but he's still holding it, and went, Sparky, you want some jam? And that cat has never moved so quickly as she did when the offer of jam was given to her. She loves jam, loves it, loves it. She ran all the way across the house, going the whole way across. Because she loves jam so much. Just loves it. Absolute jam fiend. Whereas my other cat likes ham and tuna. One time, also Ember one time fully stole a slice of bacon out of my bacon sandwich. Little bumhole. Not a cat, but my basset hound loves cheese. Just today woke up from a dead sleep because he had me open a bag of cheese from the fridge. He was sleeping on an entirely separate story of the house. That's the kind of thing my cats will do. My cats could be anywhere, and if we open a Tupperware box, they will come running from wherever they are to see what it is. Even if it's like empty and you're just opening it to put like some cheese in it, they'll be there.
There's a face I remember.
Hello, Robert. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hey there. More paperwork with my name on it?
Take a look for yourself.
Thanks. Oh, it gets worse every day.
Robert, feeling like I'm having a hard time. More bull crap?
Can you believe it? I've been taking care of this lakeside for years. And now they're gonna bulldoze it and build apartments.
My cat got excited by the doorbell in this game. Aw, that's cute.
Oh, that's a shame. I'd hate to see the place I grew up ruined by an apartment building.
What? You grew up here?
Yeah, my father's mailman before me.
Yes, but that was a long time ago.
Time flies, huh?
I guess.
My sister's
But tell
budgie
me
gets
about that
really excited
paperwork.
when he hears the
They say
digestive
you can
biscuit
file an
packet
official
wrestling.
objection, but I'm
Nice.
not a great match with bureaucracy. I'd rather get the chainsaw
No one,
downtown hall.
no one escapes gentrification, not even the indie games. Absolutely not. Nothing a chainsaw
can't
I wasn't
handle.
listening, Robert. What were you talking about?
Just kidding. It's a nice thought, though.
Well,
can I help?
Maybe I can help out. I'm better with paper than chainsaws.
Would you? Awesome. I'll think about it.
Not today. I've
Have a
got a
great
date.
day.
I've got a date. Bye, Robert.
Hey, wait up. I'm done thinking about it. Maybe you'd want to go through all the files together tomorrow afternoon at Moe's. Food and drinks on me.
Free food.
Sure. Who can say no to food and drinks at Moe's?
Pass.
Awesome.
Never been into the
I'll see you
lumberjack
there,
thing.
then.
Lolly.
I'll bring all the paperwork.
This cannot be where you draw the line. You fiend. Steve is 100% behind the apartment complex. I've seen a Hallmark movie before. That is true. That is normally how it goes. See you later, Chunky Wombat. Say happy birthday to little Wombat for us. Little Wombat's getting a fish tank for his 4th birthday. Cute. How long before Miss Jenkins asked Meredith out on a date? Pretty soon. We just saved the cat's life. Smash, free food and drinks. No damn shame. Lolly. I mean, it's fair. We've got to take the van back and then we can go on our date with Angie. Do some smoochies. I mean, it's 6:30 already. When did that happen? I feel like this stream has gone so quick.
No, Angie Eastman, you can't really create a woman with a computer. What movie is that?
It's called Weird Science. You really haven't heard of it?
No.
It was a pretty big hit. I figured you, with your computer background.
Angie, I like your jumper.
All right. I'll
My
add
jumper's
it to the
horrible.
Huge mental list I've been compiling
Meredith.
ever since we started talking.
I would not have picked that
So
for our
that's
date.
Weird Science, Life of Python.
Brian, Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Right.
Oh my God, so
you don't really
silly.
look the part of a computer nerd either.
I contain multitudes. JB Thompson, thank you so much for subscribing Prime for a whole year. Thank you so much. It's amazing to have you. Thank you so much. I contain multitudes kind of sounds a bit saucy, doesn't it?
I contain multitudes. That's Walt Whitman, by the way. Not a movie, so I don't expect you to know.
Ooh, touche returned. So,
Ugh!
any
I'm so gonna
particular
get in.
reason you're not at the Nerd Factory anymore?
It's complicated, multiple reasons, I guess. Pushing through. I don't want to. We'll go push and pull.
It's complicated. Multiple reasons, I guess. Push and pull.
Okay, well, I totally get wanting something different. Anyway, I used to live in Los Angeles.
Oh my God, tell me
Oh,
more,
really?
Andy.
Then, yeah. Providence Oaks is pretty different.
Sure is. It's quieter for one thing, slower for another.
2 things I'm trying to get used to. Tell me about this plan of yours. 2 things, I'm having trouble getting used to.
It does take time.
Lolly.
I'm not quite used to it myself.
So tell me about this plan of yours. Is the suitcase part of it?
Oh, right. It's simple. I want you
Full
to
stop.
distribute movies all over Providence Oaks.
You mean for free?
What's with the social
Yeah,
distancing?
you know the
Scoot over,
town. You're
girl.
starting to know the people. Not all of
Mr.
them
Black,
have
both the
VCRs
pictures
yet,
that she has on the shelf,
but
she also
that's
has
why
on the
God
wall.
invented movie boxes. And by God, I mean electronics companies. Look, it's a VCR in a box, and it's portable too, so you can take it to anyone.
What about a kiss? Can I have a kiss? I think I've heard of these.
Oh, right. I think I've heard of these. Never seen one, though.
I've made a list of potential customers and the movies I think they'll like. All you have to do is just deliver the
actually
movie box with a
business.
movie of their choice. Then you go and pick it back up once they've watched it.
Oh, I wanted to smooch. Okay, but what's the revenue model here? I don't know if I'm even allowed to do that.
Okay, but what's the revenue model here?
Oh, you. Not everything is about money. It's about promoting the store. Which I guess is
Set up my
ultimately
living room
about money.
where every picture in the
Here,
room
I'll give
is
you
the
these two to
same
start.
picture.
These are for Lori. You know her, right?
Drive people insane. I've met her, the mechanic girl
The
at the
mechanic
gas
girl
station.
at the gas station, right?
Yes, good. I have these two for her.
The Love Bug and A Nightmare on Elm Street. This one is about murders in a bathtub, right?
Well, not exactly. You'll just have to watch it.
Stay and watch it with
But
me.
not before Lori gets a chance. I think she'll love it. After Lori gives back the box, I have a couple movies planned for Burt Mackey. They are Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. And that's
I'm
it for
gonna
now.
forget this.
If you're in, that is. So, you in?
Angie, I'm in.
All right. These addresses seem to be on my route anyway. I'm in.
All right. Thanks a bunch, babe. Now, do you have any more of this great coffee?
She called me babe.
Actually, I really need to head back.
No.
Oh, what's the rush?
I left the store unattended. Better get back.
I guess time flies when you're having fun. Just have another cup of coffee. I understand. Talk to you soon. Lolly. Talk to you
I
soon.
understand. Talk to you soon?
Absolutely. Bye,
Should
babe.
just stop calling me babe, Angie. You're giving me mixed signals. I feel depressed. Hey, Mom.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith.
Dad!
Hey, Dad, how's life? I heard something about poker, fishing, and margaritas.
Talk to Mom, huh? But yeah, can't complain. How about you? Do you like my job?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, but some girl didn't go on a date with me. I'm starting to love
I'm
it.
starting to love it. Being on the road, the freedom, the people.
That's great to hear. Frank's quite the character, huh?
I've literally talked to him
Frank's
once.
quite the character
One time.
indeed.
Is he married? Why are we asking that? Why are we asking that? I don't care if he's
You helped
married.
him out once.
More than once. Well, what can I say? He likes baseball a bit too much. He places a bet every now and then. Nothing too serious.
What about Burt
And
Mackey?
what about Burt Mackey?
Bert. Bert doesn't like to talk much, but he's got a heart of gold. Stay on his good side.
I cut my
Speaking of
nails
staying
for
on the good
this.
side,
Drew.
your mom's telling me to hurry up. We're going to a movie.
Okay, Dad, don't keep her waiting. What movie?
Stand By Me. About 4 Oregon boys in the 50s.
Is he
Right up
married
my alley.
to Angie? Is
Sounds
anyone married
good.
to her? Is she
Say hi to
single?
Mom for me.
Mr. Black.
Will do. Bye, Meredith.
Asking the questions I am internally trying to process. Do I work on this stuff? May as well. Got palmed off.
All right, here we go.
Boop, 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 boop. Got nothing else to do. Oh, and it's bloody raining.
Rise and shine, P.O. The time has come for a...
P.O. Positive
authority on pets and thieves.
Mildred.
Positive this time, Jack. My cat Mortimer was feeling ill, but thanks to Bert Mackey and our new mailman, Merrill, he's in great condition again.
That's fantastic news, Mildred. Now let's see if it will keep raining cats and dogs. I'm happy to say it will be dry later on.
Uh-huh.
With a bit of sunshine. Back to the playlist.
Right. We've got parcel to deliver. Put your hood up. If this game queerbaits us and makes us end up with the lumberjack, I'm suing. Yeah, feel the same.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
Hello, it's a bit miserable out here. You can turn the lights on a bit, Nancy.
Here's the mail, ma'am.
Ugh, one of those yellow parcels.
Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
It's for that thing behind the door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
Where's that noise? Where's that noise?
Sounds like a headache indeed.
Some people think they can become professional photographers overnight.
She does give off Chloe's mum vibes from Life is Strange, she does.
Well, photography can be just for fun too, right?
Look, if you want to take photographs, knock yourself out. They want me to practice with the mini lab before the service is officially offered. They sent me a practice kit with the camera and film.
I'd love to take some pictures.
I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well, here you go and good luck. Take some pictures and then return it to me. Have a nice day, ma'am.
I keep agreeing to everything. I'm like, let's do everything. Smile, Nancy. You look lovely. All right, I'm off. Bye. Hello. Yeah, I could take a picture with Angie. Right. Oh, we should definitely go take pictures of the cats. Good idea. You guys. You're fiends. Right, we've got a couple of letters to deliver up there. And then we've got, we've got delivered the movie box to Laurie. Is that it? Oh, we've got a parcel to deliver down there. Oh, oh. Whoops. Sorry, Angie. Molly. I've got earache. Some mail for you. No, if I run over a fire hydrant, I just stop. Just come to a full halt. See you later, Eddie. Have a great rest of your day. Well, that same song's on again. Whoops. Maybe we'll just walk up to this other one. It's really close by. Meredith, please. Meredith, please. Because of my witchcraft. Walking around you like you're made of glass. Because of my witchcraft. Nothing to say about those, Meredith? No, apparently not. Because of my witchcraft. This radio station is consistent. This is like Taylor Swift's like 10-minute version of All Too Well, only this is just 4 hours of only this song called Witchcraft. Or Glass. What do you think it's called? I reckon it's probably called Made of Glass. I reckon. Witchcraft radio edit. My Witchcraft Taylor's version. You guys think it's called Witchcraft? I mean, I guess that she does say that a lot. Witchcraft? Well, Derica, I'm glad we could have you here today. I'm glad you've had a nice chill one. Oh, mouse. This is the best I can do, is to help you guys enjoy your afternoons. The smooth Saturday afternoon entertainment. Well, I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. Guess where I am? Why does it want me to return to the... I've not even delivered anything yet. Get one of this one as well. Perfect. Big stretch. Oops. Get in. I like that everyone in this town mows their lawns as infrequently as I do. Yeah, they're a grassy bunch, this lot.
I didn't bring the package.
Oh, balls. Here you go. This is for you.
Hey, Miss W. Got some mail for me today?
No, but I have
I'm
something
trying to impress
else.
the girl.
Angie from the Flick Shack asked me to deliver some movie boxes. She also asked me to deliver some to you.
Oh, tight. What are the options?
Let me see. The Love Bug or A Nightmare on Elm Street.
You'd probably love that
You'll
bug.
probably love that bug.
About cars?
I'm almost 16, Miss W. That's a kid's movie.
But it's about
Well,
cars.
I watched it when I was in college.
So you're saying it's an ancient kid's movie?
Oh dear. Hey, I'm not that
I'm
old.
not that old. So you'll pick A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Give me the Love Bug.
I thought you didn't want that one.
Ugh, I don't. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically an adult. I fix cars.
You fix cars?
Oh, no, that's too bad, Lori. Maybe you can watch it at a friend's house instead.
No, I'm homeschooled. There aren't many teenagers here, as you may have noticed. So I don't really have any friends to watch it with. So it's a Love Bug for me.
I don't know if I should be inviting a child round my house.
Tell you what, take the Love Bug now and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Would Sunday work for you?
What? Really? Yes, it would. That'd be
There's
wicked,
nothing
Miss W.
untoward.
Of course. I'm always in for
Why
a
is
good
she
fright.
dressed up like a
So,
minion in the 80s?
see you Sunday?
Totally. Thanks so much.
Deal.
Have
Have a nice day.
Look, we're not... Well, I mean, it gave me the option to do it, so... Lake, directed by Drake. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have invited her around. Never mind. Never mind. Right. We're going to go round the lake. Kind of on the mood for a drive. You guys, it's not that bad. We're not, you do not need to call anyone. Not any kind of police. Just gonna watch a movie. I thought everyone had gone home from the office, but someone is still upstairs. And I don't know who it is. You guys. You guys are all menaces. It's not like I invited her to a motel. I just literally just around the corner. You guys. You're the worst. That's what I mean. I didn't invite her to the motel. That's what I'm saying. That would be worse, but I didn't do that. Because of my witchcraft. Might take her a little while to search this whole field. Perfect. All right. See you later. I sometimes do think that it would have been really easy to groom me, because I do think if someone offered me wine and they were an adult, I probably would take it. And when I was a teen, maybe not wine. There would be like a Smirnoff Ice. I really liked Smirnoff Ice when I was a teenager. We all did. It's basically just squash. Where am I? Reynolds Farm.
That's lighter than I thought.
Bing bong.
Hey,
hello, sir.
Hello.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
Well, you are so smart. It is. If your name is Jack Reynolds.
Your name is Jack Reynolds?
Reynolds, even.
Indeed.
Indeed I am. And I reckon you're the new postal
The
worker.
rain stopped. I reckon
you could say that.
Well, thank you much. New around here, I reckon. People call me JR. I'm a farmer and DJ.
DJ?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, he's the guy doing the radio station. I think I've heard you on the radio.
You did, eh? Well, it's what I like to do.
You like to play
I
the
had
same
some spare
song
time
over
and
and
a
over
room in
again?
the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist.
I think I could use some more songs.
Indeed, indeed. Working on that.
DJ
But I'm in the middle of a
JR.
potato harvest. Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can
Pop
you do
George.
me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Smashed.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Too bad his name didn't start with a D, then it could have been DJ JD. I had a friend at uni who was studying to be a pharmacist and also did student radio with me, and we called him Dr. DJ JJ because his names were J's. And so every time I hear DJ, I just think of Dr. DJ JJ. And that's my favourite thing. Smash. Think of all the lambs to inherit. Guys. Fiends, the lot of you. I'm playing the long con.
Where's the package?
Oh god, I keep forgetting about the parcels. Did I not pick up the... Oh, I didn't pick it up. Why didn't I pick it up? Press the button. Pick up. Okay. Oggy. More... Oh no, Kay's in here. Okay, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Hello.
Hi, Kay. Delivery for the diner.
Hey, Meredith. Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Kay, about the other day.
Hi, Kay.
What about it?
I read my foot and think, how did things end up on the moon landing?
I really put my foot in it.
Maybe it wasn't the best time for that conversation.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
So...
This is a bit awkward. Just dropping a package, see ya!
I talked to Maureen.
Let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why she wanted me to take over today's shift, then.
She told me about Uncle Stan. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It was a long time ago, but I appreciate it. It's not the same without him.
I think she's married. Sorry I wasn't there.
Sorry I wasn't there. For you and Maureen.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith.
Yeah, she's angry at
I
me.
didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
Oh no! I was overwhelmed back then. I guess everyone has their own things to deal with.
Honestly, I was so overwhelmed back then. With university, then work, you know.
I get it. There's always a reason for things to go the way they do.
Okay. Even so, it never seems to be the right reason.
It never seems to be the right reason. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize
it's marching across your face.
Smooch. Kiss now.
Oh, Mo. Some things never change.
You said it like it's a good thing.
Didn't she steal that line from somewhere anyway?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Em.
Hey.
It was good to talk. I mean,
you can win it back. I believe in love. I think so too. Yeah, it was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes.
Sure.
100% yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to date everyone in this town. No one's safe. No one's safe from us. We're going to go on our date with Robert, and then we'll call it a day. It's 7 o'clock, but I want to go on my date with Robert. Just a little bye. Bye-bye. What's this way? We've not been this way before. Doing some celebratory beats. Now, am I going the right way? I'm taking the long way. We're not. Ugh. Stream forever. Forever. Eternity. I have to start a polycule Lake Edition. Oh, just got my toe just spasmed. You could order through Just Eat, then tweet a picture of it to delivery. Yeah, but Just Eat aren't giving me £10 off. Well, either a delivery, I guess. So, both of them are as bad as each other. We're going to go have our date with Robert. Woo! Not quite as excited as I was for my date with Angie.
Well now, Meredith and Robert.
Hello.
Welcome to Mo's. Table for two?
Hi, Maureen. Yes, please. A quiet one if possible. We've got work to do.
Let's put a shirt on.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Maureen!
Speaking of work, Robert, someone reckon they could fix the roof themselves and made it worse somehow. I mean, foot just went right through. No physical harm, thankfully.
The roof. Yes, I promised to take a look at it. Let me check out the damage real quick. Be right back.
Thanks, darling. Sure is one of the good ones right there.
Yeah.
He seems very nice, but I haven't actually talked to him longer than 10 minutes.
What's time got to do with anything? You know what you want when you see it, hon.
Haha, Maureen. Speak for yourself.
Well, I guess there might be a bit of projection involved.
Is that Maureen from driving
well, who could blame me,
school?
right?
Maybe.
Anyway,
Maybe she's
let me show you
a
to
dual
my
career
nicest
gal.
Table. The sun hits your face in all the
Makes
right
pies,
places here.
drives cars, living the best life.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's a couple of things we can do, but no chainsaws.
No chainsaws.
Definitely no chainsaws, for the moment. It's just that the remaining options will take time, effort, and patience.
Well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
Can I get you lovebirds? Anything else?
Maureen!
Maureen, really? I could always decide not to fix your roof today, you know.
Don't worry, Robert. I know Maureen. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything by it.
A glass of red wine. Yes.
I could go for a glass of red wine, Maureen.
Gotcha, hun. Robert?
The same for me, please.
Sure thing.
Wine,
Back in a
wine,
jiff.
wine.
Ashley, did we get that wine order in last week?
Maureen, please. This is not how you run a business.
Hey, what?
Glad we're finally done for today. But there's more to come.
Oh, yeah. Do you think you'll manage? I'm sure you'll do fine.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Thanks, but you don't sound very convincing.
To be honest, probably need some extra help when the going gets tough.
To be honest,
you
you
probably
need some extra help.
Is that an offer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Okay, you two hard-working individuals, here you go.
Thanks, Maureen.
Thank you, Maureen.
Cheers. So, how's life in PO so far?
It's only been a week, but
so far
so good.
Yeah, I've been here a bit longer.
Okay.
Time sure does fly.
Can you tell me about it? No. When you're having
fun?
Yeah, look, Meredith, I'm sorry. I really better get started on fixing that roof. It's just, that's quite a big job. While it's still light out and all.
Okay.
You know. So, thanks so much for
Did
your
you even
help.
drink your wine, Robert? I mean, I'll
really do
drink it. It's fine, as long as you're
Drive
private.
home safe. I'll see you around town. So, yeah, I'll see you.
Okay. Sure. Bye, Robert.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
Did he pay for the food? Did he pay for the food? Did he pay for the food? I guess he did. Right. We'll get to the next morning and then we'll stop playing. We'll play some more of this next week.
My name is Walter Morgan. I'm from the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as the use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on. I will be in touch again soon.
Okay. Is that because I'm doing illegal things? Hello?
Meredith, it's Steve.
Oh. Hi, Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Thanks so much for improving the text and sending it back to me. I'm confident this will improve our chances of securing a monster deal.
It better help.
It better help. It wasn't the most fun I've ever had.
You won't regret it. It's a monster deal. The big retailer, big money, big prizes.
Okay. A monster deal.
A monster deal?
That's
so
awesome.
Big money, big prizes. Ooh, I need to calm down too.
Well, yes, calmness is needed. Eyes on the prize. The next steps are me going to meet up with them this
3
week.
days later, Meredith's on a
Discuss
date with the
terms.
post office compliance auditor. Okay, Steve.
Okay,
Good
Steve.
luck.
Good luck.
Thanks, Meredith. Speak soon.
Bye. Bye, Steve. Bye, Steve. Bloody Steve. Let's read a book.
The Countess and the Carpenter?
Get some culture in us and that.
Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 1. A more disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow.
Cecilia
The left wheel of her
Schultenbrow.
carriage collapsed right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstauben estate. She tumbled
Raubenstauben.
upside down,
Fantastic.
hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined.
Not the
Suddenly,
hat.
she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Meredith.
Oh, hi, Frank.
There's an envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know where that is.
I don't know where that is.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks.
I don't know where that is.
By the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
Mildred.
No, it's about something else.
Oh, what's in those envelopes for you? Is sports betting legal?
What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Frank. Not the smash. Right. Cool. Wow, everyone. Thanks so much. Where's my mouse? Hello, mouse. Hello. There you are. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, gang. It's always lovely to hang out with you all. I hope you've had a lovely time. We'll play a bit more of this next week. I reckon we'll play more next week. Seems like it's a good idea, if you ask me. Let's raid someone who is streaming right now, because Cultaholic can't raid them. Oh, there's a picture of my cat. That's nice. Let's raid. Who have we got? Booth is streaming. Boba's streaming. Rach is streaming. We'll raid Booth. Why not? Fancy raiding Booth? Yes, there is a new video tonight. 10 video games that deserve a remake. Thank you so much, Lord Brotovich. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, everyone. It's always lovely to hang out with you all, and I have a lovely time. Tomorrow, Ben and I are playing some Teensy Weensy Tina on YouTube, so check out that. There's a new video coming out this weekend. Obviously, it's Worst Games Week, and also something else that we teased a couple. They posted about a couple weeks ago. So it's going to be really exciting. So have a fantastic rest of your week. If you're not here for the stream tomorrow, I'll see you next week. And yeah, basically have a nice time in that. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, if you'd be so kind, have a lovely time. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. All right, I guess love you, bye, and all that. So bye.